Thank you once again. It is time for Bad Takeout. Kevin Crowley with me, Jeremy Tommenberg.
Kevin Crowley.
Sorry. Jeremy Tommenberg. Bad Takeout. If we had sound effects, we could be so badass.
We need a MIDI.
You have it.
I know.
Once again, it's something else. The iTunes.
It ain't my problem.
How is it not your problem? It's our show. You have a MIDI.
I know.
We could have sound effects. We could be doing things.
You're right. But I don't think we need all that.
Right now, you just think it's me, you, the mic, and
The
that's
dead
all
air,
we need.
It's all organic.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm fine, thank
The
you.
mic is on. We have a show to do.
We do. It's that time of the week.
What are we like? It's like a period.
It is.
It's like that time of the month. It's like a
It's here. It's not always pleasureful, but
pleasureful.
let's just get it out
Let's
of the
just
way.
get it done. Let's get it over with.
One of God's mysteries, this podcast.
It's been another fun week since our last show.
Yeah, it is.
Anything exciting happened to you that you want to talk about on the air?
No,
I'm trying to think if you told me something funny.
It was a pretty quiet week for me. You know, I had to go in the office because I'm done with work for like 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, you told him like you're on vacation yet you haven't left.
Smell you later.
You're like I'm going on vacation, guys, but that was like a week and a half ago, and there's been like plenty of work you could have done.
Yeah, you're right. I could have worked on a porno.
Oh, porn?
I was offered to work 3 days on a pornography.
That's right. You're telling me you're gonna be a production assistant on a porn?
PA on a porno. Probably one of the shittier jobs I could think of. Because you never know, because as a regular PA, you never know what's going to pop up. And, we need to get this and you get that.
But on a porno set.
It could be like,
oh my God.
We need like a donkey head and like 6 gallons of patchouli.
Patchouli?
Or no, what's that?
Petroleum jelly.
Thank you. That's how it comes together.
We need like 15 carats and find us a young black Asian midget. Black
Asian?
Blasian.
I guess you're so. Yeah, I mean, that would be a tough gig, and it didn't pay that much. And I'm like, no, I'm good. You know, I'm recharging. Thank you very much. I had a tough week.
Tough week, huh?
The one before.
That's because you told us that story about Precious and Snowflake.
It's Precious and Snowflake. I saw Snowflake. I bumped into her.
Did she thank you?
She did.
She did?
She finally got around to her senses and thanked me.
And she was like, listen.
She put her hand on my chest and was like, Kevin, like, you're my hero.
You saved my life.
Yeah.
Did you feel good about yourself?
She was still wearing those white sneakers, man. She didn't learn.
Did you feel good about yourself, though?
I did.
You were like, I'm a goddamn hero.
Yeah, she didn't thank me.
She didn't.
She was like, oh, hey, I'm blank. Like, she didn't even know. She, like, introduced herself to me.
You didn't get thanked.
No.
You're such an asshole.
Should have. But
Full of lies.
I think I'm in the clear. Like, that the whole incident with me kind of losing my cool, like, I think I'm in the clear. They're like,
yeah?
Can't wait for you to get back. I'm like, let's keep it that way.
Let's keep it that way.
And then,
right.
I bumped into the White Knight.
That's right. We were at the grocery store. That guy definitely looked.
He's the White Knight.
Like you would not fuck with that guy.
No.
Like you didn't introduce us. I didn't say hello. I
Yeah.
figured let's not. And then when we left, got in the car. You're like, that's the White Knight.
The White Knight. He pops out.
Came and saved the
Got
day.
some vitamin water.
Made you feel tough, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. I was like, hey.
Did you act a little tougher when he was like, back to our story about you were in the middle of the hood, the food, there was black people.
There were black people.
And so did you feel tougher when he was around? Were you acting like a little more?
No. It was all happening so fast, Jeremy. You know, it was a flash before my eyes. Looking back. But yeah, you know, that's behind me now.
You're on vacation. It's gonna be
I got
you.
a clear dirt road right now.
You're gonna come back. Your mind's gonna be cleared. You're off to Hawaii.
I'm going to Hawaii.
All right.
For like 2 weeks with the family. So it
So it should be nothing but easy, good, wonderful times.
Deep breaths. No, but I love my family like anybody else, you know. But that's the ultimate test. Like, if you can go to paradise and somehow be an asshole, like I have to like curb, you know, Kevin while I'm in paradise.
I was telling you we're gonna do that.
Yeah, you're doing the family vacation.
Come, I think February 31st, 2014. We, the Tommenbergs, are going on a plane to Hawaii.
Yeah.
For the first
it's like
time.
a very special episode.
For the very first time in maybe over a decade.
Yeah.
All together.
This is our first family trip in over a decade. 99 was the last time. Yeah.
Who knows what could happen?
There's babies involved now.
Oh, my God.
I know.
There's babies involved in ours, but we're all over 30.
Exactly. Well, same here. I mean, but...
We'll
yeah,
see
but
what happens.
but I'm in the clear, and I'm gonna go back but like really, I hope I don't bring like my like road rage or like Like, this girl didn't use her blinker on the way here. Like, she didn't use her blinker twice. And I had to, like, really stop myself from, like, saying something. You know? Like, why do I have to say anything?
Yeah, why does that bother you?
It's the little
You
things
have
in
such
life.
road rage.
I know.
We've talked about it so many times over these 26 episodes.
They're just jerks.
Maybe you're the jerk.
Maybe. I think that's more important.
I think you're the asshole.
Because they come and go, but all these problems
I've been
remain.
in the car with you when there's been a handful of times where, rightfully so, you can get mad. Like, people trying to get... But I've also been in the car with you a handful of times where you are an absolute prick. And you're yelling at someone when you're absolutely at fault.
Yeah. It's okay. Look, we all make mistakes. That's what...
You just make them a lot when you're driving.
That's fine.
You're a very angry driver.
But it's got to be nice, calm breaths.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Blue water.
I've been, well, not really, but I've been doing this juicing cleanse for the past week.
No, you haven't.
I have. Well,
you haven't.
I haven't.
You haven't.
But I have.
You have not. You've eaten food and sprinkled in a handful of juices.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Kevin,
Yeah.
last night you were at my house.
We did.
You ate clams, shrimp, salmon, scallops, claws, tomatoes, onions, leeks.
Yep. Remember the leeks?
And there was no juice involved.
Right. So.
Oh yeah, and the crostini's covered in garlic and olive oil.
Yeah, it was delicious. And then actually on the way home, like, okay.
Stop it. Really? Wait. What did you get on the way home?
So, all right, I'll break it down for you. Dude, I have, like, problems. I don't understand. Like, I'm so fucking impulsive. So, last Tuesday, I played a show with our friend Noah Peters. Because I've mentioned, I don't think you've ever met him. But,
I have not met him, but hopefully one day we'll meet him.
We've, we and I are pals, and I brought him up on the shows before. But he played a show on Tuesday in Hollywood. And I was just, like, eating, and, I carpooled down there. So, but I had, like, four Scotch on the rocks. I'm just
Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
You said this week you've been juicing.
Last Tuesday. All right, okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I got like a week and a half off before I go. I gotta get into like a swimsuit and all that stuff. Like I'm gonna juice. I'm gonna, it's healthy. I saw a documentary on it. Australian can make that.
Go ahead, stupid.
I didn't mean to do
Just
it. Really.
tell your story, stupid.
I can't count to 5 on fully. So yeah, okay. So the next day I go and I buy like $60 worth of produce, like kale and peaches and apples and cucumbers and all.
And you have like a nice juicer, right?
It's not that great, but it serves the purpose.
Okay.
So, Wednesday on, I juice 3, 4, 5 a day, and it's all.
How many days?
So I started Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then I went into Wednesday, and I was so I didn't feel good.
Okay.
So I went and bought a steak.
Got it.
So and I'm
Some
like
protein.
exactly nice lean steak.
Got you.
A little oil, a little butter, a little all that.
The first day, the Tuesday that you juiced, that you had the 3 juices, did you have anything but the juice?
No.
Got it. Go ahead.
And I woke up the next morning feeling like complete shit.
So Wednesday, you had a juice and a steak.
And I had a steak. And then the next day, I had like 2, 3 juices, and then I had like some, some fish.
Okay.
And like today, I.
But no. That was now you're on Friday.
Yeah, so like 3, 4 juices, and then I'll have dinner. So
Okay.
it's kind of, but whatever
Okay.
I'm doing in the morning and in the afternoon, my body's like, yeah, like this is good. And then I'm just like, nope. So,
Yeah, so basically, when you said you juiced for a week, you've juiced one day, and then the other days you just drank a bunch of juice on top of eating food.
Yeah, but only at night. Only like 6 o'clock at night.
The worst time to eat food.
Best time. It's dinner.
No, the best times are breakfast and lunch, and have a sensible dinner.
But now if you're getting all that nutrition in through your kale and your spinach
You're
and your
insane.
apples.
I don't even think you know what you're talking about. So when you left, after we had an exquisite,
We had some wonderful
Epicurean
seafood.
delight
It was
last
an
night.
Epicurean delight. So I stopped here and I'm like, oh, that fish was good. I'm gonna stop and get 49-cent ice cream cone at McDonald's. 'Cause,
Right.
I already ate today. It's not
Right.
like a little bit more is gonna hurt.
So you left my house at 10 o'clock and got an ice cream cone.
49 cents. It was a little,
Right.
Ate that shit. Got home around like 10:30, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. So I went across the street and I got 2 bags of potato chips.
No, you didn't. To the
I did.
CVS?
Ruffles and crunchy cheese doodles.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I have no restraint.
You have no restraint. You ate both bags?
Yeah.
You're a sick
Back
fuck.
to back. And I started feeling shitty. I'm like, oh, there's only a couple left. So I finished it, washed it out with a Diet Coke.
Wow. That's like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night?
Yeah, like 11.
You're a man.
I know.
You're a goddamn man.
Not really.
You're going to look so good in your bathing suit, fatty.
It's true. My tits got bigger overnight.
You're going to love it.
Like, I've never been in shape. I've never had a six-pack. I don't think my body can handle it. Like, I'll always just have this shitty little, like hanging over my belt. And I weigh 138 pounds.
I saw a program before you got here about the 40-year-old child, and it was about like an 8-year-old who has not aged and still is like a baby.
Aw.
And you feel bad because it's like the kid's not mentally grown.
He's a dude?
But, oh yeah.
He's 40. He's older than you and I.
He was, the one story I saw was one 8-year-old girl who was still a baby, basically looks like a baby, acts like a baby, 8-year-old. Then there was another dude, 29, weighed 50 pounds, and basically acted like a 9-month-old. Not on purpose. This is what he was.
Oh, so he was how
No
old?
one understands how it happened.
40?
29.
Oh, okay.
The program was called The 40-Year-Old Child. Stupid.
But he's 29.
The kid was 29.
But he looked like a baby.
He was 51 pounds, and he basically had the capacity of a 9-month-old.
But how big was he?
Like maybe like a
3 foot?
10-year-old.
Okay.
It was so I'm thinking
Like
maybe you're like that. Are you like 100 years old and have the body of like a 12-year-old? Because you're pretty scrawny.
I'm not that scrawny.
You're little.
Look at this. See that gun?
Oh yeah, your shirt's like almost falling off.
Oh, I got tattoos. Come on.
No one can see it, Kevin.
I'm a man.
No one can see
They
it.
can all see it.
Yeah,
It's a visual medium.
Oh, so stupid.
But, I got close for a second there. Like, second day of the juice, I'm like, is that an ab? I'm like, no, it's a steak.
And so now you
And I
could have
ate
been 6 days in.
Would have felt great.
You would have felt great.
Amazing.
You would have all juiced out.
Where's all that food now?
Now you got steak, fish, cioppino, bags of chips, McDonald's.
Ice cream cone.
Yeah, you didn't. So you didn't.
And then
juice.
today.
So you didn't juice.
Then today, I'm like, okay, I did. Because if you buy produce and you put it in a juicer and you drink it and that produce is no longer in your refrigerator, you're juicing. I don't care what the fuck you say. Now, if you had like a lean, like tonight I had some Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
I had a pork chop.
Yeah. Pork chop. Yeah, the other white meat.
But I stuffed it with a little gorgonzola.
You stuffed it with gorgonzola. Big deal. That's healthy,
Yeah,
right? That's one of the healthier cheeses, I think.
I went on a healthy pork dinners, and that was the first one that came up. And I'm like, this looks delicious. I love gorgonzola cheese.
So what part about stuffing your pork chop with gorgonzola cheese is healthy?
Well, the recipe asked for blue cheese, but I couldn't find blue cheese, so gorgonzola is...
But how come you had to have the cheese at all? If you're trying to be healthy.
Because it's healthy.
No.
It was in the recipe, so I had to do it. Like,
You are a simpleton from Simpleton.
A little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, seared it. I bet it was...
Oil and butter.
Yeah.
So you had an oil, butter, pork chop stuffed with gorgonzola,
Yeah,
and you
today was
think
a little-
that was healthy.
Yeah, I'll burn it off tomorrow.
You'll burn it off tomorrow, no problem.
Burn it off right now.
Oh, yeah, you
With
are.
all these fucking chuckles.
Yeah.
Belly laughs. That's what they call belly laughs.
Son of
But
a bitch.
I kind of burned it a little bit. So when I left my apartment, it stunk like burned gorgonzola cheese.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. So I got...
That's like as bad as blue cheese when you burn it.
That's what the recipe called for.
It probably smells like
It smells like burned cheese.
fungus and ugh.
Yeah, so I had to get out of
Did
there.
you clean up a little bit?
Of course. I was...
Tell me you left a candle lit.
Well, my lighter died, so no. But
There's no candle lit at your
I
house
sprayed
right now?
some Febreze.
Well, Febreze just makes anything smell even worse.
It's this... You don't like Febreze?
Febreze sucks.
Wow.
Very few Febrezes.
There
smell
goes
good.
our endorsement.
Fuck Febreze.
Okay.
No, sometimes there's like those Febreze that just makes your poop smell more like poop.
Really?
I don't like Febreze.
I don't know. Poop smells pretty bad.
So is Febreze.
Speaking of, why is it such a problem that I use your restroom here?
In the Geek Cave, you mean?
There's a bathroom. I'm staring at a bathroom door.
In the Geek Cave,
Yes.
there's a bathroom. I am 32 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked very hard. Am I not allowed to have something that's just mine?
But I
No,
can't. I've never shat there.
No. I don't understand. There's 3 bathrooms in this house. My girlfriend has her own bathroom.
Can I use that?
No. I have my own bathroom, and there's a bathroom downstairs for the peons and the losers.
But if it's right here and we're about to start recording, it's not like the shrouded
Are we
Turin in
live? Are we fucking live? Do we have to make a date?
But why-
You made me sit here for a half hour waiting for you to come over while you're burning gorgonzola cheese. I don't understand why I can't have a bathroom that I don't want you to use.
I'm juicing, Jeremy.
That's why I don't want you in my bathroom, because I don't want your juice kale shit
That's true.
in my
I
bathroom.
got my kale piss.
I have a right to not want you in my bathroom.
Okay.
If I didn't have enough...
Have I never let you use my bedroom?
Let me
bathroom?
finish. May I finish my point, please?
I'm sorry.
If we were in an apartment and I had one bathroom, then yes, you are welcome to use my bathroom. We are in a home where there is a guest bathroom downstairs. Because your lazy, chubby ass can't walk downstairs.
I got Gorgonzola
You have to use the
expel.
Geek Cave bathroom.
Why not?
I just explained. What do you mean? Stop saying why not, stupid. I just explained why not.
Okay, cool. I won't use it. I'll ask.
No, you will. You will.
But-
it's fine.
It'll just be our little,
It's our little thing.
thing. We're like, oh, remember? So now I can always use it and be like, oh, I hate when you use my bathroom. Be like, oh, Jeremy, oh, Kevin.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun, and then it goes to commercial.
Boom. Tell me what else you got in the notes this week. I made a note this week.
Ooh,
I wanted to talk to you about the note I made.
Okay.
Did you hear about the 8 whatever people that won the lottery in like wherever they won like $300 million? They each are gonna get like 17 million, right?
Ooh, that's a nice
Something
score.
like that. Each, and there's like 8 of them.
Where?
I think it's like Iowa or Idaho.
Always Iowa or Idaho.
Something like that. I don't care.
Okay.
Somewhere where I did not win.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to bring up was there was another member of the group
Ooh.
that every week
Asshole
bought
face.
a ticket. And this one particular week, he opted out.
Are they gonna give him a taste?
He doesn't deserve a taste. He didn't chip in.
I guess you're right.
And he didn't go in. What that guy must feel like, the ultimate loser. $17 million.
Oh man.
Because he didn't want to throw in $1 after they've been doing this for I don't know how long.
Just out of spite, like he.
No,
just
I think that one week he just felt like not doing it.
What an asshole! And everybody else did. Like,
Yeah.
was this a thing that they all did
Yeah.
every week?
Everyone in this group did it every
then
week.
he doesn't deserve a penny.
And this one week he did not do it. It wasn't like, oh, we couldn't get a hold of him or he was in the hospital. He just says, no, this week I'm not going to put it.
He's like, "Fuck you, Tintin."
Well, I don't know if he said "fuck you, Tintin," but I think he was like, "I'm gonna opt out this week," and they won.
Jeez.
What do? You're Kevin Crowley. All your friends every week for 72 weeks have bought lottery tickets. One week you wake up, you're in the mood, you're gonna have lunch. So you know what? This week I'm just not gonna give it. I'm not getting in.
Out of spite. That's something I would do out of spite.
Not out of spite.
Oh.
Just thought, today I'm not gonna do it this week. I'm gonna sit this week out. 17 million off your plate. You'll never have to work again the rest of your life. You just walked away from that.
That's something that's like a never in a lifetime thing that happens. The odds of that happening. So that guy has the right just to be a curmudgeon for the rest of his life. Like I think he earned that now by being, because everyone would expect it. If he it's like, no, it wasn't in God's plan. I'd be like, wow, that guy's.
Do you think he goes to the people and say like, all right, you should each give me like 100,000?
Yeah, I mean, I would.
Would you give me the money? Honestly,
I would. If I had 17 million, I would.
You
I would
think that
give
they're
you
probably
like,
all give him a taste?
yeah, I'd give you like 2,500. What?
Anything,
You gonna
right?
Raise your nose at that?
No, I wouldn't.
How much would you ask? Let's just say, hey, Jeremy, guess what? I just won the lottery today. Like, I wanted to keep this a surprise for the podcast, but I just won the lottery.
How much did you win, Kevin?
I won 17 mil.
You get. Is that how much you get in lump sum?
Yeah, that's no. After taxes, it comes up to 17 mil. I'm gonna buy myself a pony ranch. I'm gonna buy 2 or 3 guitar centers, and then I'm just chilling for the rest of my life. I don't have to work ever again.
What's up with like 500,000?
Ooh, 500,000.
Yeah, $500,000.
I don't know. That's like a puppy mill.
We've been friends a long time. 500,000. I mean, 500,000. You can't give me 500,000.
I'll give you 1,500.
1,500, or I'll take it.
No, 500 grand.
It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But that's
Yeah,
the
because
level.
then how many people come out of the woodwork and say, Kevin, like, fucking you.
Well, they say that's the biggest thing about like when
We
you win
played
the
G.I.
lottery.
Joes like 20
That's like they
years
say
ago.
what happens when you win the lottery. Like all of a sudden, that's the real problem. A lot of people don't show anything because all these people come out of the woodwork asking for money.
See, I think we've had this conversation before. I would break some money off to my family, make sure they're all good for, like, if they fuck up, like, hey, that's on you. Here's like $5 million. Let's say I won $17 million.
Right.
I'd give both my brothers like $1 million.
Right.
That's for them and their wives and whatever.
$1
College funds, yeah. My mom, whatever she needs, I take care of. Buy myself a nice piece of property.
We've been through this, but you've explained this before, and the outcome is that you'll have nothing left.
And I'd have nothing left.
You have nothing left.
But if every one of my friends said, "Hey, Kevin, I got this great idea. Like, can I get like $100,000 to do this?"
In
movie?
the beginning, too, you'd be handing out money.
I'd say no.
No,
but
no,
like,
in the
I'll
beginning,
take you out to dinner. Let's take my private jet, fucking flown by.
Yeah, you'd have
the
no
only
money.
midget pilot, because I'd get the only midget pilot to fly my private jet. I'll go to Vegas. I'll take care of you. Whatever you want.
You have no money. Your $17 million is gone inside of a week.
I'd probably give my brothers like $500,000. That's $1 million right there. My mom, I'll put her in an okay home.
Nice place where Junior Soprano was at the end.
It's a retirement community.
It's just tough. That guy must feel like shit.
Yo, no,
that's all I'm saying.
He is a jerk off face. Like, and he didn't even know.
That guy that passes the 17 mil becomes the rhubarb lady.
Oh yeah, rhubarb lady.
That's what happens to someone who passes on 17 million. They become the rhubarb lady. For those who don't know, we have this clip we wanted to play.
Yes.
Rhubarb lady.
Now this is a woman in Idaho, and she's just picking some rhubarb. I think they're rhubarbs. They're a vegetable that I've never eaten or juiced, for that matter. But
and my assumption is this woman, 15 years ago, missed out on $17 million in the lottery with her friends. And this is what happened to her.
You Pinocchio fucking knows nobody your business.
Why don't you?
Why don't you?
Why don't you take some? Why don't you grow your own?
This is not your fucking property. Go somewhere else.
Well, this is my property.
Fuck you. Go mind your own business.
No, you just don't know what's right and wrong, do you?
You're a fucking whore.
You like to
You
steal.
stick your nose in everybody's fucking business. This is goddamn alley property, bitch.
No, it's not.
This don't have your name on it. Where's your name, bitch?
Excuse me.
Where's your name, bitch?
She just
Where's
keeps
your name?
swearing.
My name.
she's not a happy
Name on
woman.
this alley property,
Where's
bitch.
yours?
This is anybody.
I don't understand. She's sitting outside this woman's house picking her rhubarb.
Yes, or rutabaga.
Rutabaga.
One of those. Yeah,
Rhubarb or rutabaga.
and this is Iowa. This is like, this isn't like New York or LA. Like, this is like middle of America, and there's still assholes all over the place who take rutabaga who don't belong to them out of an alley, but
I bet you the rhubarb lady or rutabaga lady. Do you think she sounds mentally ill?
Yeah, she's mentally ill. But that's fucking that woman's problem.
There's no way she goes home and is like, "Hey, Sal, let's have some dinner,
And
honey."
she has like it's Pat hair too, like from like the.
She looks like a
SNL
lunatic.
skit.
She
Yeah.
looks like a lunatic.
She has hair like my landlord. It's not a good look.
Edmund,
Yes,
your landlord, Edmund, man.
he's a nice guy.
What are you gonna do when they find out you have DirecTV now and you're fucked? Oh, I called this morning and we both get the hookup on the DirecTV.
Oh, I saw that. $10 a month.
Yeah, $10 a month for 10
man,
months.
That's $120. I'll take that. Or $100.
It's $100.
10 months. I thought you
10
said,
months.
I thought you would have done a year. Why stop at 10 months? How hard do you have to fight for that?
I actually, there was no fighting. I got off the phone and I thought, you're such an idiot. So Kevin got DirecTV and used my
I'm
name.
not allowed to have it though in my building.
And the point was he used my name so we both can get the $100 credit. If you know the deal, the Benjamin Franklin commercial.
The commercial where they're just $100 bill heads.
Right.
Assholes.
So Kevin orders, and they say no because football season. We can't have the credit, and Kevin lets it go at that. So this morning I call up.
Was there a note in your account?
No.
Really?
I called this morning. I gave him your
Well,
name.
Hannah from DirecTV, if you're listening, like.
Hannah's a lying bitch.
Well, look, Hannah said, "Oh, Tallenberg, yep. Oh, blah blah blah, fruit, whatever your street is,
Yeah.
Like, yep, I see it right here. I'll put a note in his account. I'm like, okay, you do that.
No, she made no note. I called. I talked to a woman I believe named Megan this morning. Megan or May?
Cute.
I don't know. It was a phone call. Stupid.
You couldn't tell from her voice.
She sounded extremely sexy.
Was she like,
anyways,
hi, this is Megan? Or was she like, hi, this is Megan?
it was more like, hi, this is Megan.
Nice. They're always from hi.
Anywho, told Megan what was going on, explained to her the situation. She said we get the credit, no problem.
Really?
Asked for your account number, took your name,
Yeah.
went back, talked to a supervisor real quick, came back, boom.
Actually, when you texted me this morning because you asked for my account number, I'm like, I was in the middle of a kale shit. And you disrupted it. And I had a duck walk over to my phone because I heard it buzzing. I don't know who it was. It could have been anybody.
I'm luckily that you duck walked over to the phone with
Yeah.
your kale shits.
It's true.
Well,
I had to finish and go, come on!
you get mail you want. I still got us $100 credit.
I know. Appreciate that. And
But what are you gonna do when he finds out you have DirecTV and
I
he
don't
doesn't
know.
want you having it?
You know, today I saw him, bumped into him. He's a nice enough guy. We're on good terms. I pay my rent on time.
Right,
all this
of
shit.
course.
But let me tell you, these fucking DirecTV things are popping up all over my building, so I don't think it'll be a problem. But I was like,
Kevin, I told you when you moved in, you cannot put satellite dish on rooftop. I told you this,
he'll
Kevin.
probably headbutt me.
I told you no satellite dish on roof.
No, if he says that, I'll say, oh yeah, okay. I'm moving out at the end of September.
You can take your money and leave, Kevin.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, no.
I'll rent apartment to someone who followed the rules.
I'll say, well, what's the problem with this dish and that dish? And fuck you. And
No.
fuck you, Edmund.
Those dishes are not your problem.
Oh, wow.
It could get serious.
I should have like a script for
Yeah,
like
you should be
5
ready.
different scenarios.
You should be ready.
Of what Edmund was gonna yell back at me.
Edmund is a tough cookie.
See, now like, I was thinking like, cause something I got to call Time Warner, who sucks, and I got rid of. So I'm getting DirecTV in place of Time Warner because
Yeah.
CBS football season. I can't watch Dodger games.
Like, who knows?
If I watched the Dodgers, I couldn't watch the Dodger games.
It's over, Johnny.
Yeah.
It's over.
So that's my excuse, and I'm like, look, that's unreasonable. But I gotta call Time Warner and cancel, and that's gonna be fun. And be like, no, like I don't want any promotions. I don't want anything. Fuck you, 1010. Pay
Can
me.
we we come over and we should put it on speaker and we should like make like vines out of it or like record it in some way for the podcast?
Why do you always need to just whore everything out?
Because
This is my life, Jeremy.
fuck you, Kevin. Your life is the podcast now.
Well, I did right.
Yeah. Tell me what else is in the notes. What else you got for us tonight?
Let me see.
Dead air. I don't want it. Have it ready to go. Your notes should be memorized.
You're
Have
right.
this shit
Well,
memorized.
now you're throwing them in my face.
Well, let's go.
I don't know. I've had a lot.
Spit something out.
Had a lot of time. Been watching.
What'd you do today?
Watch some YouTube videos.
What'd you watch? What kind of YouTube videos?
So are you down with the clown?
Down with the clown.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Insane Clown Posse.
Oh no.
Woo.
ICP?
Yeah.
No.
So I had heard that this past weekend was this thing called Gathering of the Juggalos.
I know the Juggalos are they're fans of ICP.
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
like, you know, they're like a huge fucking band that I don't know anything about. They got a huge following, and I think they're corny as shit. Never really liked them, listened to them, but they put on this festival every year, and it's in the middle of the fucking woods. No police, no security, nothing like that. And all these
How there's no
juggalos,
police, no security?
because it's on private land. I mean, there's probably security at this point. They've already done 12 of them.
Right.
But like some dude got stabbed in the parking lot last year, and like,
Fuck.
But they did it like somebody did like a 20-minute documentary on it, and it's called Gathering of the Juggalos. I've Been Down. So I watched that this morning with my juiced lemon and hot water, because I am juicing.
You're half juicing.
I'm like 3/4 juicing.
It's called Gathering of the Juggalos.
I've been down.
I've been down. And what's it about?
And it's not like they don't even show any of the footage from like the stage or anybody who's performing. It's just all these fucking dum-dums who come out of the woodwork to like, you know, like this one guy like spray painted his face. Like you can't, not supposed to spray paint on your face. They have like face paint for that shit. But he's got like black spray paint on his face, and then he's like choking on the shit. There's this other broad who's like 6 months pregnant, smoking a butt, and they're like people doing like whippets, and it's just so. It was like the
Is it
greatest
awesome?
thing I've ever seen.
I'm gonna watch it when you leave.
Yeah, Gathering of the
Ray
Juggalos.
Donovan and then Gathering of the Juggalos. The Juggalos.
And I just stumbled upon it, you know, because I got time.
How did you get to that? What were you?
Because I had heard something on the radio about the Gathering of the Juggalos. So I was like, oh, it kind of piqued my interest. And I know that they had this thing. Well, Jim Norton, who's a comic that I like a lot, he actually performed there this weekend.
At the Gathering of the Juggalos?
Yeah.
Got it.
But I don't know. I'm like 2 weeks behind on my programs, you know, so. But it was very interesting. I think you'd enjoy it.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it out.
It shows just like weird people. Like that's why I love Cops. That's why I love, you know, these 100-pound,
I've said before,
1,000-pound
you
people.
love watching people's misfortunes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not even misfortune to see, but like you could call these people whatever you will. Call them pieces of shit, losers. They're like, yo, this is family. Like, it's a really tight knit group of people, and they don't give a shit what you or I think about them,
Right.
because they have insane clown posse tattoos on their body, and like, they're just, it's like, you know, and I've said it before on other shows that, you know, there's nothing that I follow that, you know, intensely.
There's nothing I follow that I would tattoo or succumb to like that craziness. I don't know. I guess maybe. Good for them, I guess. Yeah. What goes on at these? They all camp and stuff?
I think it's just that no one showers and they all fuck.
But I mean, is there like vending? Is it like...
Yeah, I'm sure they got like chili dogs and like, you know, fucking beef brisket on a stick.
Like those big giant turkey legs, like injected. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of fat white people all just fucking in a field.
Yeah. Listening to just kind of unlistenable music.
Unlistenable, loud, ugly, like half rap, half death metal.
They're all fucked up. And they're all just
I don't even know an Insane Clown Posse song. Not that I'm not saying they're not any good. I just don't know an Insane Clown Posse song.
Nor do I. They had an album called The Great Malenko, I think, and it got a lot of like press because it got banned. They were on like Disney.
I remember they had
records.
Tila Tequila at maybe one of these, and she got pelted in the face with a beer bottle.
That's at a gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Juggalos pelted her with rocks.
Yeah.
But come on, it's Tila Tequila. She kind of, you know.
Fuck Tila Tequila. Yeah. Well.
I mean, no, I don't like. I wouldn't like rocks thrown at me, but I've also haven't like completely sold myself out for television.
Yeah. What? Yeah. No.
So.
What else in the notes? Tell me what else you got going on tonight.
Well, I haven't really kept track of the news. Any big news stories going on?
I was thinking about that. There's probably a lot of news stories. I know Petraeus is going on trial.
Oh yeah, scissor feet.
Yeah,
spatula legs.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
Do you think like that's what he does? Do you think he had to make the decision? Am I gonna walk in with my feet, legs, fake legs, or should he go for sympathy and just like kind of like limp in, like pull himself in?
I don't know. He shot that girl like
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and she was a dime piece. So fuck him. Just because he's got scissor feet, I don't care.
Did you see Sanjay Gupta from CNN? You see that weed documentary?
I did.
What'd you think about that?
I thought it was very good. There was like, it's crazy that marijuana actually really can, like, thank God that I don't have near the problems that I should.
Right.
I'm a relatively healthy guy. I juice. I work out. But I don't have any diseases. So
thank God too.
Yeah, thank you. But there's this there was a little girl in like Colorado, I think, and she had like terrible epilepsy and like she would get like 100 fits a week.
Nothing, 300 seizures a week.
Yeah.
And they gave her one dose of marijuana, which was low in THC but high in CBD.
Right, the two chemicals in marijuana.
And it was low in what gets you high, and they had it like made in a little bit where she just put it under her tongue. Went from 300 seizures a week to one seizure a week.
Yeah. So it cured her of that.
And she could live a normal life.
So I never really thought, and I've been smoking marijuana recreationally most of my life.
Since you were like 2.
Yeah. And in this state, in this city, like fucking, it's like having a glass of wine. I guess it's still illegal, but oh well.
Everyone does it.
But it's...
Everyone's doing it.
Yeah, but it's less harmful than nicotine or tobacco.
Or alcohol.
It's that same fucking debate everyone's been having for years. But if kids who were, like, debilitated by illnesses can be cured from it, then it absolutely should be used in that sense. And I should also be able to smoke it and watch, like, The Wall.
I heard that my mom called me today and she goes, I want you to stay off the 101. I heard Dick Van Dyke his car went up in flames.
Oh my God, Dick Van Dyke?
Yeah, the 101, Dick Van Dyke. I don't remember where it said. I think it was the 101.
This is the local.
This is the main highway that we get all over. I think he lives near Calabasas.
Okay, so he's probably heading north.
So his Jaguar caught on fire, and they basically pulled him out like right before.
Oh my God!
The whole car got engulfed.
Isn't he like 150 years old?
I think he's like 267.
Wow.
No, 85. I think something like that.
Still pretty old.
So Dick Van Dyke almost bit the bullet today.
He's a lucky guy.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of, and I hate that. I think living in California has kind of like forced this like celebrity news on me. It's like because
Dick Van Dyke is a
but all these kids,
a national treasure.
All these like reality stars are like offing themselves. There was the girl from The Bachelorette. She killed herself.
She killed herself.
And then
Did she kill herself?
I think so. I think she hung herself.
No.
Yeah, she was hot too. She was on like ABC Hot, you know?
Wow.
And then
That dude from Glee.
From Glee.
You can call it whatever you want.
Drugs,
alcohol abuse, whatever.
And then the girl from that 70s show.
Yeah.
The older sister.
And then today this dude died. I can't remember his name.
Disney star.
Young is his last name.
Okay.
He was like 20 something.
That's pretty young.
He was on Smallville.
It's your program. You like that
He
show.
played Cyborg. But yeah, he offed himself. Well, it's Hollywood, man. Fucks with you, man.
It really
Lindsay
can be.
Lohan's going on Oprah talking about how she is going to be clean.
You know,
I heard an interview.
I did see that today.
She sounds like a 60-year-old woman.
She's sexy.
You think so?
Yeah.
She is not sexy.
I think so. I like redheads. What can I say?
You love busted, trashy.
Well, I don't know. Sober Lindsay Lohan is probably straight cunt right now.
I want like 18-year-old Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, like Herbie the Love Bug.
Yeah.
Or like Mean Girls.
Like 17, 18, 19-year-old.
she's a little beat up.
Little beat up?
Sorry, Linz.
Little beat up?
But still, I bet she would probably be the best fuck I've ever had in my life.
I don't think so.
Who knows? I can imagine.
Only you can dream.
Speaking of, I think you should go downstairs and check in on your lady, make sure she's okay.
Ugh.
Because I have.
You have what? Go ahead. Finish your. You got nothing.
I got. No, I don't. I have nothing. Trust me.
Absolutely.
For the last 40 minutes.
Waste of time.
No, we're fun.
Tell me what else you got, and we're going to wrap this bitch up.
I did see, this is probably like 2 or 3 weeks old by now, but
Okay.
Russia, they kind of banned the gay.
But the Olympics.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, there's.
It was like no homosexuality, no propaganda, no, kind of nothing.
Well, the Olympic
Games.
flag itself
It's pretty gay.
is a bunch of different like color circles. I mean,
yeah.
like the lesbian flag or whatever. What is it called? The lesbian flag, the gay flag. I don't know. The flag with the rainbows.
Yeah, it's just a gay flag.
Is that what it is? Just.
That's what I call it. But that's what it is. That's what it represents.
But I'm saying the Olympic flag is just a bunch of different color rings,
Right.
kind of rainbow-ish.
But like Putin, Vladimir Putin.
Yeah. I got you. So you just want to keep saying Vladimir Putin. Go
I
ahead.
like Vladimir Putin. I like saying his name. He's kind of a dickhead though. But Obama was like, "Fuck you, Tintin. Like we're not gonna hang out. We're not gonna do the summit we had planned because I don't agree with your human rights."
Well, that's good. Fuck them.
Yeah.
And they're also taking in that dude.
The Pope says it's cool. So like, who the fuck is Putin?
And they got what's his face hiding out over there.
Who? Oh, Snowden, Eric Snowden.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NSA cat.
And now either way, I mean, even though he gave up some, he let us know that he let the world know they were doing some fucked up shit. He still needs to come here and get his balls attached to a vice.
Yeah, that's true. But fucking NSA. I mean, look, we live in such an unprivatized world right now. Everybody's on Facebook. And
I know. I hate when people on Facebook
they
get
talk
all
about their
like,
privacy and and they just throw out their privacy every single day. Fucking like, oh, this is what I'm feeling and this is what I'm. Blah, blah, blah.
And I'm right here when I'm doing it, and you can find me here at this time, and then I'll be here at this time, and I'll be here at that time.
And like the Paula Deans and the fucking everybody else is getting called out for doing shit privately.
And the funny thing about
and
Paula
we're all
Dean,
crying in.
the funny about Paula Dean is that case that ruined her career. Mm-hmm. It got thrown out.
Of course.
So
no one had to know.
No one had to know anything. It was just now all that for nothing because the case got thrown out.
So don't complain about your privacy being taken advantage of with the fucking government having a couple emails.
Paula Dean can't even use the N-word now.
She can't.
She can't. She'd never say the N-word again.
That's all right. Well,
and that might have been something she liked to do.
Yeah, she probably did. She's like, string beans.
What about string beans, Kevin? What about string beans?
I don't know. I couldn't. I
couldn't tell you because I don't know how to.
I've never used that word before, and I'm offended that I did. But but there's a gay wrestler I saw. There's a
in the WWF
guy. Yeah, he came out. I don't know his name.
Gay wrestler
Could probably make something, funny. Like,
I don't know his name.
Backdoor Billy.
Susie Swallows.
Yeah, it could be. No, but he is a black gentleman. Not that racist.
His name can't be Susan.
No, I wouldn't think so.
He's gay.
I think it's like Philip.
Let's see if Siri can tell us. Who is the gay
Black.
WWE wrestler?
I didn't find anything for who is the gay
Yeah, why would you?
WWE wrestler.
Really? It's a news story.
Searching the web for who is the gay WWE wrestler.
Let's find out who it is. But, you know, I think that's good. Why can't there be gay? There's probably been plenty of gay.
Yeah.
I'm sure Hulk Hogan was probably gay.
He probably.
Darren Young?
I
think that's his name, Darren Young.
I haven't watched.
Yep, WWE wrestler Darren Young announces he is gay. I want to be a role model.
What do you think his finishing move is?
The camel clutch?
He like jumps off the top rope and like covers him in his asshole. The guy just disappears and they're like TKO.
You've been Dave Younged.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, but we got a gay basketball player, Jason Collins, and I think there's a gay.
I'm sure half the NFL's gay.
So like fucking Russia being all like, and they're hosting the Olympic Games. You have all these gay athletes coming out now.
It's so stupid.
Sean T, insanity.
You can get in deep shit in Russia for like that kind of stuff.
It's crazy, man. It's like Gestapo type tactics.
It's Russia. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's the Cold War. Sometimes that
Do you
wall
think
came down, but
Do you think that we'll still have the games there, or
it
you
was
think
Germany. It's completely different.
You
country.
come not? Yeah, there's no wall. There was the Soviet.
Yes.
There was Mother Russia.
Yeah. It's where my landlord's from. But I've crossed my fingers that I don't get scissor chopped to the throat because they hang up a dish on my.
Kevin, I fucking told you do not put a
I
dish on the
don't
roof.
care. You now see bad side, Edmund.
You know.
You are very fucked.
Dude, he could start doing stuff.
He's helped me out a couple times. He's like unclogged my pipes.
He had to come unclog your pipes because you clogged your pipes.
I locked myself out of my apartment like a good 5 times or so.
Really?
And I knock on the door and he just hammered. He smells like vodka. And, not that he can't enjoy some vodka on his fucking.
How does he get you in? He's got a key?
Yeah, he's got a whole circle of keys. He's like
When
the
you're
landlord.
not here, I come look at
I
you.
sleep in your bed.
I watch you sleep and breathe.
No, he's a nice dude. So I hope, like I said, I hope he won't break my throat. Yeah, I guess that's it. I haven't been that busy, as we could tell. Oh, I have been watching, because I have the afternoons off.
Right.
In my travels.
So you're watching General Hospital, Days of Our Lives.
I've been watching the Little League World Series.
Yeah, I catch you at the gym in the morning.
That's some intense shit, man.
It's fun.
Like those kids.
You notice they're all wearing patches that say, I won't cheat?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have patches on that say, I won't cheat.
I didn't see that. I saw like
Because
Taipei.
A-Rod's a cheater.
He is a fuck. I'm a Yankee fan. I love the Yankees. We'll never turn to the Dodgers. Doesn't matter
you're
how long.
a diehard Yankee fan.
And I don't think A-Rod should be playing. I don't care that he's winning games. He shouldn't be playing.
And then people say today he was trying to fuck with the game.
Not even because he did steroids, just because he's an asshole.
But they said today he was trying. People were starting saying he struck out like 3 times or something. So they're saying he's trying to throw games, but then he hit a home run. And
He got hit yesterday, and it was a bench clearing brawl. But no one really there was no punches swung. But Joe Girardi, the coach, got kicked out. But
fuck A-Rod.
But they're all wearing patches, huh? Saying
Check it out.
A-Rod's a cheater.
No, yeah, they all say A-Rod's a cheater.
But those little bastards are good, man. They do diving catches, and they're 4'11", 83 pounds, hitting seeing singles up the middle.
Probably 30 years old.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Some of those Dominican kids, man, they could beat the shit out of both of us. One of them,
they have mustaches and full beards.
Yeah, guns. They're hitting 300-foot home runs.
Big giant bulges.
Yeah. I couldn't have played Little League World Series. I wasn't very good.
No, I've seen you. No, you couldn't have.
No. But my skills have regressed since then. I could hit the ball okay, but I couldn't catch. I played first base, which for a day.
Right.
And because I would turn around, I didn't catch the ball. I just turn around and it hit me on the top of the.
Ow! Don't hit me.
Hit me the top of my back. Ow! Fielding foul balls, tripping.
Ugh.
Chasing butterflies.
What was your
in the
sport?
outfield.
What was the one sport where you were really good at? Where no matter what, you put yourself out there, you could play.
Baseball. I stunk.
You just said how bad you were.
Yeah, because I rode the Pine, CYO basketball. Rode for 4 years. I rode the Pine. I made 1 3-pointer, and everybody in the crowd cheered. I should have had a cerebral palsy. Like, that's how excited they were. Like, holy shit, the fat kid hit a shot.
Oh my
It
god.
was like a 3-pointer, too, wet. I turned around, I was like, threw it up.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, and my dad was like, a cigarette fell out of his mouth. Holy shit.
My son's not a loser.
Yeah. Thank God. Yeah, but
Such a disappointment.
Little League World Series. I got my money on Taipei, China.
No, you know
They're
those,
fighters.
Those Chinese.
But I'm rooting for, Scranton, Pennsylvania. But, there's
How long does it go on for? Like a week or like a couple weeks, right?
too long.
Is it 2 weeks or something?
I think so. It's like,
Yeah.
don't these kids be at school? Should they be making my sneakers?
That's not nice.
All right.
All right, kids. Thanks for listening. This has been Bad Takeout. You can check us out at www.badtakeout.com and on the Facebook.